Sorry, laundry chair. I need you today.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
Frosted Flakes underwear. Jelly bean underwear. Living like a king.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big.
Life is unfair. Every year as it starts to get colder, I go from listening to like medium level heavy stuff like post-hardcore or Screamo or Metalcore to absolutely off the rocker things like fucking technical brutal death metal or electronic deathcore. And that second one is where I'd like to focus my attention on for this video. And so the album of the day today is Embryonic Anomaly by Rings of Saturn. This shit would instantly vaporize my grandparents. Like if I showed this to them, the second I hit play, they would melt into goo. Nickelodeon doesn't have shit on the slimification properties of Rings of Saturn. This album is like if you listened to Arsonist Get All the Girls and said, you know what, this is good, but it's not completely batshit insane enough, and then ramped up the crazy by 100%. It's like if they took the keyboardist and the lead guitarist, put them in an entirely separate room from the rest of the band so they couldn't hear anything these guys were playing, and then told them to make the absolute most ear-splitting sounds they possibly could. And then they just took whatever these guys made, slapped it over the rest of the instrumentals, called it a day. Also, while the vocalist is gurgling about eating your cat and fucking your wife or something. All while snorting copious amounts of drugs, of course. But that goes without saying. Sounds great, right? Come on, guys, take the alien core pill. Come on, you won't regret it, guys, I swear. And with all that being said, I know what this sounds like to a lot of you guys. It sounds terrible, but it fucking works. These dudes are so talented. They take all of these different things and melt them into one fat, squishy blob of alien propaganda. The wild-ass instrumentals flow seamlessly into the lyrics, making you really believe that aliens are on their way right now to suck your brain out of your ear through a straw. If you weren't ready to throw down with Creatures from Beyond the Stars before, you surely will be now. All of this is to say one thing. This album is an absolute slapper. Both the vocals and the instrumentals are extremely well done. Every song on the album is very good, and I think that's because they all kind of stick to a similar sound. And as similar as the songs sound sometimes, they all stand out from each other due to the band's creativity and ability to completely surprise you. I'm being serious, this band can really come out of left field with some of the shit it throws at you. And you just gotta add whatever it is to your alien electronic deathcore smoothie. Like in Seized and Devoured, when it pumps the brake on everything it has going, just for a 10-second little jazzy guitar solo, and then goes right back into the madness like nothing even happened. Or in Final Abhorrent Dream, when you get a one-way, all-expenses-paid trip to the coast of Groove City. Oh my god, this shit is so groovy out of the groove, so amazing, I love this. And then in Annihilating the Pure, at the very end of the song, it throws in probably the most catchy guitar riff of the entire album, just to make me furious. Like, why is it at the very end? Why is it 20 seconds? I need more. This is all just to show how wild and unpredictable this LP can be when it takes its formula that it rather violently set up and then tears it down off of those crucial few seconds. And in those seconds, it gives the listeners some of the most memorable parts of the entire track list. And then once it's passed, they go right back into the baby eating and mom slapping formula they had before. There's something about utter insanity that translates really well to the people who know how to take it and make something great with it. And so those who hear this album and only take it at the surface level will just hear a massive wall of noise that has no substance to it. But others can see how truly complex and unique these songs are. This album is really impressive, especially because when it was recorded, all the members were still in high school. Embryonic Anomaly is weird, it's heavy, It's a hodgepodge of broken glass and evil, but it works, and it works so well. So with both the instrumentals and vocals being such high quality, there's not a lot to complain about. It's by no means my favorite album ever, but it's just good. Something I would always enjoy listening to. So with all that being said, I definitely recommend Embryonic Anomaly. This kind of stuff is an acquired taste for sure. I think I only started to like it when I found a couple crazy songs by the number 12 Looks Like You, which is also a deranged band in their own right. Mayhaps a video about them in the future? Stick around. Maybe you'll see. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. Make sure to subscribe, because every new subscriber is a member of my doomsday cult preparing against the inevitable invasion of baby-stealing and wife-fucking aliens. You can fuck our wives, but you can never fuck our spirits. We will prevail! Anyways, that's it. Later. By the way, I don't know about this, man. I keep pulling it over and it keeps coming back. Maybe we'll start recording like this, directly down the line. So with all that being said, I definitely recommend Embryonic Anomaly. Is it embryonic? Yeah, it's yeah. What the fuck am I talking about?